What's going on, everybody? This is the Built for War podcast. I am your host, Austin Trotter, accompanied by my great shirt wearing co-host, Mr. Michael.lee.music.com.
What's up, Super Freaks?
And if you guys are watching the YouTube video, which you should be,
Absolutely,
you will see that we are having a few beverages tonight.
we are.
You'll also hear Mike scooting across the table.
Just so I can show the missus glass.
Yeah, that was originally for my wife, but we ran out of shaker cups. So.
I needed a shaker cup. So, because that's the only way you can properly mix a drink quite right. I don't like it stirred. I like it shaken.
Shaken, not stirred.
Shaken bacon.
Damn it. Fucking James Bond. Well, it's shaken, not stirred. That was his thing.
It's right. Yeah, I didn't think of that until you said that.
Damn
Wow,
it.
that was good.
If you guys are watching on the YouTube video, do me a favor. Go hit like, go hit subscribe, hit the bell notifications to stay updated when we do post on the YouTube. If you guys are on Spotify, which a lot of you guys are,
Yeah,
hit that follow button
that's right.
and give us a rating.
Yeah, for real.
Give us 5 stars and we'll give you 5 high fives. I thought that was 6.
What's it say?
I think that was 6.
Okay, if you're on the 2. Okay, people for Spotify did 5.
Yeah, exactly. 6 for the 2, 5 for the
That's right.
Spotify.
No, but for real, guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, we appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit your downloads, hit your shares,
Yeah,
and just get the word out. So
yeah. I mean, we're putting a little bit of sponsorship in your ears, but other than that, like we do this for you guys.
literally,
The sponsorships are because they're brands that we trust, that we love, that we use.
Yep.
The content is for you guys.
it's all for you. It's been a long day. We're tired,
We're tired.
but we're here for you.
We're here for you.
We're
Give you
here.
something to listen to while you're on the work grind.
That's right.
And who better to listen to than this bearded gentleman and this bearded gentleman?
Seriously.
Son of a gun. Oh, man. All right, let's break into these
All
sponsors
right,
real
let's
quick and
get
get
into
into the fucking nitty gritty.
All right.
Sponsor number 1, for those of you on YouTube,
Uno mas.
you already know.
We know.
I'm even wearing their shirt.
Who you are.
Oh.
God, look at that. The bees going right across your titty. That looks so good. No, shouts out first and foremost, Server Strength USA.
Today,
What are we talking about?
we're talking about keeping our hair out of our face.
Oh my god, so you can lift?
Bro, even though neither of you have long enough, neither you or I have long enough hair.
No, but there are a lot of strongmen out there that do.
You long-haired hippie outlaws.
Dude, you luscious locks, you.
This is going to be the Cerberus headband.
Ooh. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Now, I have not personally worn one, but I have personally seen people wear them. And they look like actually quite a good product. And, for people, I've actually seen people even with shorter hair wearing them.
Yeah.
I guess I could, the closest thing I could get it to is definitely for hair, but also for sweat. Maybe
Yeah.
summertime comps and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Keeping that sweat out of your eye, you know what I mean? Because like us in like construction and stuff, sometimes when you got those your hard hat and stuff, I'll definitely wear like a
The
bandana.
gator.
Yeah, the
Yep.
gator stuff, and I'll wear one across there just to keep the sweat out of your eye. And
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do is be just hammering away on concrete,
Dude.
and then all of a sudden you just get
Yeah,
sweat that drips
sweat.
down in your eye with the concrete dust.
dude, absolutely,
Yeah.
fogging up your glasses and shit like that, your safety G's. But
see without my glasses.
my glasses.
Oh,
Fucking
that's
Velma.
fucked
Oh,
up.
God. But yeah, so if you guys are looking for a fancy looking style, but something, of course, comes from Cerberus, so you know that product is legit. You guys gotta check out their Cerberus headband.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it has a few different styles there.
Yeah, so you can get the big dog, which is black with the red Cerberus. You can get the red dogs, which is black with a lot of the Cerberuses.
Lots of them.
You can get the black dogs, which is the red with the black dogs. Or you can just get plain old Cerberus. You got options.
Dude, you can wear one 4 days a week.
Bro.
Each lifting day.
8 days of the week,
I
you
tell
can wear one twice. Ding, 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 ding. Oh god. So, yeah, we're doing this for you guys. This is
Only for you.
Yeah, for only $19.99, you can pick one up. Make sure to use our code
That's right, B4.
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 Save you 10%.
10%. And if you guys can't do that, $20. Lightweight.
Lightweight.
How much is that?
Well, I tell you what, the discount will save you $2. Let me do some home math in my head. 4 payments of $20 is going to be $5 a piece.
$5. Anybody can do that.
Bam. On today's segment, Algebra with Austin.
That's right. So for real, if you guys are lifters out there and you guys are having a problem with like sweat, or you do have those luscious locks out there, check out a headband from there. Don't be rocking the old school do-rags and shit.
Yeah.
Get yourself something legit, and like I said, it's coming from Cerberus, so you know it's high quality stuff.
And support a brand that supports strongman.
Exactly.
Or powerlifters, whatever you guys are doing. They're literally, obviously, you can see with the banner up here, if you guys can't, it says Cerberus, made strong for the strong. It's not meant just for strongman. It's meant for everybody who works their ass off.
That's right. I mean, legit. You guys are out there grinding. You guys are doing your thing. And, yeah, so support the brand. And, yeah, let everybody know what you about.
Let everybody know.
Let them know.
Second sponsor.
Boom. Number dose.
Premier. TRT and Med Spa.
That's right.
Now, we're going to do something a little different.
Ooh, I like that.
Because if we do an item of the day, we'll be done in like 10 days.
Oh, okay.
No, but one thing we do want to talk about with Premier TRT and Med Spa is go in, get your blood work checked.
Always.
There's always been, obviously, if you guys listen to episode 26,
yeah, the
testosterone, get it checked.
Yeah, that was the 26th.
You guys don't know how you're running on the inside.
That's right.
You only know how you feel. And sometimes there's silent killers in the body.
Oh, very true. Very true.
So
it really is super true, guys. And like, we cannot help but stress this enough. Because if you are obviously finally feeling it, it's usually kind of like a late call. So, you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, if you're just now starting to feel like sick, you're probably, you're too far gone.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Like, it's just going to be way more trouble than it needs to be. So
I mean, we'll be honest real quick. It's going to get a little fucking rough, but I just had a friend die because he never got his blood work checked.
Absolutely. Same.
And as soon as he felt sick, he went into the hospital, and within a week he died.
Yeah, it's because it's too late.
It's too late.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the body, and and your body is always going to fight for you. So it's always going to adapt, and it's always going to just do its absolute best to fight. And so a lot of times, being strong-minded kind of people, they just keep going through it every day. Like, oh, whatever, just feel like
push through the pain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Push through it, whatever. Or like, lots of food, lots of caffeine, lots of booze, whatever it may be, whatever you do, you can hide side effects constantly. But eventually, that shit's gonna kick you hard, and then by that time, it's too fucking late. And then you're gonna be doing doctor's appointments and nonstop, and then it's like, bro, if you would have came in a few months ago, we could have done something about this. So
gotten something checked out, and then all of a sudden, all you have to do is just take a couple of vitamins on a weekly basis, daily basis, and everything would get figured out.
Super true.
Get figured out, but at the same time, like, you didn't do it, so now you're behind the 8 ball to where you need to get, say, a surgery, say, super bad, like, physical therapy, like, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You got to get blood transfusions. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that you guys don't know, that we don't know, that nobody knows unless you go get checked.
Yeah, that is facts. And even then, like, and a lot of times I feel like people don't go because you're so worried that, like, ooh, things are going good, my progress is going good, so I'm scared to hear those results because it might push me back. Well, it's like, what is a couple weeks of slowing down the body, basically taking it as a deload, getting yourself fixed, and then boom, you're back on that road of progression, where all of a sudden you could just keep going for 2 weeks, and then boom, you're a fucking dead Hulk.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't never going back, bro. You might as well be that dude at the end of the bar talking about high school dreams.
Yeah.
And
about how you bench 405
yeah,
in high
exactly,
school.
back in the day. And you're never going to get back to that because now you have fucking heart problems and everything else. Anytime you elevate that heart level or that blood pressure, like, shit's happening. So it's a very real thing, and we can't stress that enough. So be a big man, be a big woman, do whatever you got to do, be responsible, and keep yourself checked out, okay?
That's it.
So.
And that's going to be it for our sponsors.
That's right. We love you both.
We love you both. Thank you for being our sponsors.
Tip my hat.
To the bread and butter.
Boom. The nitty gritty.
For those of you that were watching my Instagram, because I know all of you follow me, right?
That's right, the Trot Trot.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be changing here soon.
Yeah, it is. What
to Senior Trot Trot.
Papi.
Because it's a boy.
It is. is. Yeah, we just you just had to reveal, what was that, last Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yep.
That was sick. So yeah, if you guys didn't check the Instagram, which you should, it was sick because he did. I was a part of it. I was there. I put the bag down. Not a big deal. But
Dude, it was so great.
It was so sick.
It was so sick.
But he definitely did the reveal as like a deadlift. And then dropped the bags on it and then revealed that it was going to be a boy.
Yeah.
So, shouts out to you guys. That's so fucking sick.
Dude, I was so excited. I was honestly, when we were getting everything set up,
Yeah.
I was a wreck because that Thursday, obviously, if you guys are watching the Instagram, you already know this. If not, my wife ended up taking a fall on Thursday.
Yeah.
Fell right on her stomach, and we had to go to the hospital. It was a big deal. Baby's blood got into her blood.
Yeah.
Their bloods, it's funny. Like, just because you have a baby doesn't mean that your bloods will match.
I know. I didn't know that.
I didn't
She
either.
was telling me about that.
Yeah.
I super worked.
And I'm O positive. She's A negative. Well, positive and negative doesn't combine.
Okay.
If a positive gets in a negative, the negative will start developing antibodies
To fight it off.
to fight it off.
Yeah.
It thinks that it's a
It's
sickness.
like it's a foreign object
Yeah.
in the body. That's so wild.
Yeah, so we had to go in there. She got a shot. We got blood work done 3 days later. Like, literally, well, I should do it in the timeline. So that was Thursday. Friday, we spent, like, all day cleaning the entire house.
Yep.
And getting everything ready because we had 60 people on the list to come.
A lot of fucking people.
Bro, it was a good turnout.
It was a good turnout. Like, it was sick. And I remember that because, like, I showed up early so I could bring the barbell and all this stuff. And it was just a few of us.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, by the time we hit the driveway and we were, you had the big meat smoker out there and everything else. And just cracked open my first marg. And then also it was just, like, fucking crowds.
Bam.
Like, boom, just crowds of people. Like, before you know it, just coming down the block. It
Yeah.
was sick.
I mean, for those of you that want to know exactly how many people showed up, we went through 5 racks of ribs and an 8-pound pork shoulder.
Yeah.
Within, what, 30 minutes?
Easily.
Like, it was literally everybody got a plate.
And it-
I didn't even get to taste the pork shoulder, so.
No way.
Must have been good.
It was delicious.
Okay.
It was really good. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a lot of people that just all
It was.
flooded in.
It
all
was
at
really
once.
cool. Yeah, it was so much fun. I had such a good time.
But, yeah, I mean, the night before, I had to stay up until 2 getting all the meat ready.
Right.
And then I woke up at 5 to, like, get everything cooking. And I was like going into it, I was like, oh, I'll pull 585 for sure.
Absolutely.
Bro, not a fucking
No, well, yeah, I mean, you gotta
chance.
think, like, with that stress load and, like, you know, what happened on Thursday, plus, like, staying up late, plus just, like...
My diet, my
Dude,
water
yeah,
was all,
right,
like,
just so
literally it was
fucked.
just so many negatives all in one. I was
Absolutely.
like, I pulled 500 and it felt great.
Yeah, it was no problem. Yeah.
And then I pulled 585 and I barely got it to my knees.
Yeah, you're like,
and
no.
I literally, could I have done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like, really, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? No.
Yeah. What happens if I tear a hamstring through the fucking
Right.
lift and we don't get to drop the, we don't get to drop the barbell on the bags?
Yeah, that would have been so bad.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, so,
So-
I mean, it was still sick. Like,
Dialed
so,
it back to 495 or 500, whatever you want to call it. And,
Yeah,
dude,
it
as soon
was
as it dropped,
Yeah,
it was funny because I love watching the video because you, like,
I know, I didn't.
you were to come in and, like, give me a hug, but I turned around and hugged Brooke and you're like, yes, yes, and you, like, turned around and you're
Fine.
you're like, all right, I guess, go hug your wife.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
She's more important right
Yeah,
now. She's
whatever.
carrying your child. Selfish a little bit, but no. I was,
Whatever.
No, yeah, I know. I was just so stoked. Like, because this whole time, like, I wouldn't have been happy if it was a girl. It would have been anything. But, like, my intuition the whole time was like, it's a boy.
Same.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
So, like, it just when you dropped that bar and then the blue powder came spurting out, I was just like, let's go. I was like, that's so fucking awesome.
I know. As soon as I saw it, I kind of took a double look at it and I was just like, oh, that's blue.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's blue.
Yeah, right.
And then
right.
I turned around and I remember looking just like off into the distance.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, that's blue. And I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
And then I turned around, hugged Brooke, and I'm like trying to hug her nicely
Right,
so my
soft.
clasp
Yeah.
isn't like into her belly.
Right, you still got your belt on
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
But I just remember right as soon as I like I turn around and you're just charging me. I'm like, what?
No.
Dude, our hug was
so solid.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So, yep, baby Austin is on the way.
That's right, another team member right there. Bam.
If he doesn't have a beard or benches 135 by the time he comes out, we're getting a DNA test.
Seriously, for real. If you guys want to adopt, we'll put up a link.
That wasn't a joke.
No, for real. Yeah, I'm so stoked for you guys. So it's gonna be way awesome. So here pretty soon, you guys will see it.
Yeah.
Probably by like the 40th episode or so. We'll have just a little newborn sitting right here on the table for you guys.
Holy shit! Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I don't know how many weeks they're out. I'm just assuming.
well, that's actually pretty close.
Actually, I was kind of assuming because we're at 28. Because it's like July-ish. You guys are due?
June 25th.
June.
So yeah, it'll probably be around the first.
Yeah, right around that. Like because we're at 28. This will be the 28th episode for you guys, and so.
Yeah, it'll be pretty close.
Yeah, the 40th.
40th plus.
Yeah, somewhere right around there.
Yeah, fucking.
So.
Oh yeah, dude, he's gonna definitely be chilling with us.
Oh
on the
fuck yeah, he
podcast.
is. Oh yeah. That's sick.
Then you guys are gonna get to see what I built.
He built this.
Well, I guess I should say I planted the seed. My wife built him.
It's okay.
Either way, he's built for war.
That's right. He's ready for this. He's the next generation.
He is too.
That's right.
I'm excited, man. I've obviously I've never been a dad, so this is gonna be a new experience.
Right? Absolutely, yeah.
But
it's gonna be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, but yeah, you guys will do great. So
I think so.
I'm not even worried.
I think so.
No, it's good though because I always like to see the new generations of people and then like people that are good people that still hold like good values and good morals.
Yeah.
And then let's be real. We live in a fucked up society right now.
Yeah.
And like the way of life right now and the norm, super fucked up. And that's a lot of reason why we do this podcast for you people. For the people out there, the brothers and sisters. And
yeah, I mean, what is the saying? Fucking good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times.
Absolutely.
And it's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle. And I believe right now we're in the weak men stage.
Oh, dude, massively. Literally, I can't even tell you, like, actually, we were just talking about, like, TikTok and shit like that. Like, mindlessly scrolling. Like, hey, we're all guilty of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, when you've got this thing in your hand that can produce a result automatically to just create a fucking receptor, like the dopamine receptor just continuously fired.
But how much of it do you see of, like, I see of just, like, trying to almost, like, demoralize masculinity. I see a lot.
That's all it is.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say?
No, I literally just saw this reel, and I saved it because I'm going to do a fucking stitch with it.
Sick.
It was day in the life of a stay-at-home husband.
Okay.
Now, you listen to what I just said, right? Stay-at-home husband. Yeah. Not stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
Husband.
Oh, okay. See, like that, and see, that's the fucked up thing, is that my mind goes to, like, my morals and everything. It's like, oh, yeah, he's stay-at-home
He's a stay-at-home
husband.
dad.
Like, yeah, he's
like,
a
he's
dad.
taking
He's
care of
taking
the
care of the kids. Like, yeah.
No, this dude literally fucking stays at home and is a little fucking bitch boy servant to his wife.
Not fucking real.
Like,
Real, dude.
look,
And,
I get it. Like, I am a servant to my wife.
absolutely, and
You
like,
know?
yeah, and that's fine. Like, we're not saying anything against that, you know. In certain circumstances, like, you know, you may have, a really, what would that be? A really, entrepreneur wife, like, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's always black and white, right? I really believe, like, opposites attract, and that's usually the best relationships. So whether that is the man or the wife or the, you know, vice versa. And some of you guys, maybe be listening to this, like, maybe your wife is the breadwinner, and that's cool, but you're there and you're supporting her in the things that you're taking care of the household, you're doing all the shit while she's out there grinding. Like,
But at the same time, like, he made it seem like he's on a fucking, like, that he is a fucking slave to this girl.
Exactly, right.
And I'm here to fucking tell every man out there,
Yeah.
There is not a single woman in the world that ever wants somebody like that.
Fuck no. I don't
Like in a heterosexual relationship, I don't care how many times the woman tells you that that's what she wants. That's not.
Bullshit. And even the strongest women out there that are fucking grinders and all that shit, trust me when I tell you, fucking trust me, they want to be manhandled in some sense of the word.
And it is funny because some of the females in strongmen that compete with us, extremely strong, extremely like very straightforward, very alpha type females.
Yeah.
They're still looking for a male that is type A on top of his shit. Like, that doesn't mean that like they want somebody who is below them.
Exactly.
Like it is a very tribal thing. Even though like the whole Liver King thing came out and that they're all of that bullshit, how we're primals, all that. In our soul, we are.
We were created that way. I'm sorry. That's facts. God made it that way.
Men are supposed to be the providers.
They are.
Men are supposed to be extremely chivalrous to women.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Open the door.
Yes.
Walk on the side of the street.
Yes.
Stand while they're going up the escalator. Stand behind them. While they're going down the escalator, stand in front of them. There's all of these things. Just because you are a servant to your woman does not mean that you shouldn't be able to fuck somebody up on a daily basis if violence is needed.
Absolutely. 100%.
Like, I don't know how many people out there need to hear that, but at the same time, there's not a day that goes by that I don't do things for my wife, and I think this is why our relationship works so well. I do things for my wife to make sure that she knows that I love her.
Absolutely.
Just as she does the same for me. We are both servants to each other. At the same time, as a man, as the man of the household, I am the provider, and I am the security of the house.
Facts.
And there's too much of this toxic masculinity bullshit that's going around that is not true. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity.
No.
And I've preached it on my Instagram. I've preached it on my social media plenty of times before. There's no such fucking thing. If there is, I'm it. There's toxic people and there's masculine people.
Yes.
Toxic is being those nice guys.
Yeah.
The passive-aggressive pussies.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is, too.
And everybody says, oh, the nice guys come in last. Yeah, they fucking do. They do. And they fucking deserve to come in last every single fucking time.
If you're not willing to, you should be the one that's going to take the hit to provide and protect. You know what I mean? Not your wife, not your fucking other. Like, it's you. That's your fucking job. And whether you are stay at home or whatever. The first, if someone breaks through that fucking door, don't push your wife in front of the fucking door and see who's there. Bitch, you should be protecting them. You're the first one at that fucking door. And, we're always seeing all these videos, and it's almost like, almost the opposite. And, I almost see more hardcore shit coming from women with blasted neck tats, and it's almost like the women are becoming more masculine than the fucking men.
Well, and not only that, but we also see plenty of instances where the women are the ones that are showing up to the parent teacher conferences that are saying, "Hey, no, how about you don't put our fucking kid through this?" You know what I mean?
Right.
The women are
they're the ones stepping up to say something to protect their children and everything.
Which good on you.
Right?
Absolutely.
Don't stop, fucking no.
At the same time, it should be the men standing in front leading the charge on whatever they think is to be fit.
Yes. And so it is very much a fucking dying breed. So for any of you guys that are like this, and for the family, the Built for War family, you guys have got to make sure if you guys have kids, you have to pass that shit on to your generation.
Absolutely.
Because eventually we're going to be gone. And if there's not people passing that on, that's why I feel so good about you guys having kids and everything else. And I feel safe, people like you guys bringing children into this kind of fucked up world.
Yeah.
It's because the morals of that kid is going to be right to lead on that name and lead on to this.
Well, and my wife and I have talked about it. It's kind of our duty to have kids.
Yeah.
Because the people who are having the most kids are the people who really just should be
No,
sterilized.
absolutely, they really should. I mean, the fucking sheeple, like living off of fucking government and all the bullshit and all everything else, and teaching their kids how to fucking do that and everything else.
Yeah.
It's sickening.
Like, I feel like, at least for you and I's sake, and of course there's a lot of you guys that listen to this podcast that are the same way, we're the last of a dying breed.
Absolutely, it's
The
fucking
guys,
facts.
the guys that can change a tire, that can change oil, that can hook up fucking batteries.
Park a car.
Park a fucking car on parallel streets. Guys that can fucking grab a screwdriver and fucking replace an outlet.
Yes.
Guys that can do regular updating shit.
Dude, for real. Stop relying on technology and bullshit to do it for you. Step the fuck up. You're a man.
Yeah, you're a man.
That's your job.
Take care of your fucking home.
Yeah. Facts.
And yeah, I think yeah, my kid's gonna be a fucking killer.
Yeah, he's gonna be a savage.
He's gonna be a fucking savage.
Yeah, he was 6 fuck.
Because he's gonna be fucking even more savage than me, and
absolutely.
I don't give a fuck.
No, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, you want your kids to be bigger, better. You like to respect you and look up to you always.
Yeah.
Until they become, until you pass on that torch.
Well, and that's the other thing too that I got to think about too. Like most of these, I shouldn't say most. That's not the right thing to say. A lot of these people that I have seen aren't like fathers, like dads. They're not the people that their kids look up to.
Yeah.
A lot of dads nowadays are not the heroes that their kids look up to.
No.
How many of you can actually look at your kid and say, that person right there thinks I'm the shit?
Yeah.
Because it's a Young Dolph quote, and sorry, I fucking love Young Dolph. But he said, you ain't shit if your kid doesn't want to be just like his daddy.
I mean, it's facts, though. And even if it's in some route, like, you know, and that's a, you know, forever thing, like dad-son kind of relationships. Most of them are pretty broken, but in some sense of it, you always look up to your dad in some ways, right?
Yeah.
And it's like being like him and stuff like that, because you may have been an asshole, but that motherfucker always worked his ass off and he provided and everything else, and you take that with you and you keep doing it as you grow up as an adult and you want to lead that on. So yeah, you see most of the stuff nowadays. Everybody's trying to be the friends to their kids, and they're like, and they're fucking giving it to their kids.
Which there's a time and place for that when they're,
absolutely
when they're 20 some years old and they're out of the house and they're on their own.
Exactly.
Like, you're done being a parent at that stage.
Exactly.
If your kid is still failing at that stage, you failed as a parent because now your fucking kid is coming back in. Back in and out, in and out, in and out.
And he's 40 years old living in your fucking house.
I did that. I fucked up and had to move back into my parents'. I was there less than a year because I had to get back on my feet after getting fucking more or less tossed on the street, getting out of the system.
Right.
I got my shit together, moved right out as soon as I could.
Yep.
Like, yeah. I fucked up. I went back. But at the same time, I know plenty of people who still live at their parents' house that are pushing 30.
Oh, absolutely. And it's okay. And they have no, need to, progress past that. They're just like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
My dad pays my bills, and, I'm here, and I'll be here. And
like, dude, have you played the new Call of Duty? Right. Fortnite's fucking sick.
Yeah, seriously. My mom stocks up fucking megabytes by the ton. So.
You know what's even more fucking sick? Playing my fucking video games in my office, in my fucking house, after I worked all day in the fucking truck that I paid for.
That's right.
Go fuck yourself. Like, I feel like I have...
baby reveal having his dad here afterwards drinking brews because he knows his baby boy's doing good shit.
All about that shit.
That's right.
Man, it's just one thing I've been really... It's been weighing on my mind a lot lately, and it's funny because I feel like I'm very big into, karmic, universal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very, if you think it'll happen type of shit.
Facts.
Obviously, it's not going to happen without the fucking work.
No.
But at the same time, I'm dreaming of my fucking kid. Like, every night before I go to bed, I close my eyes and I visualize a lot of shit.
Absolutely.
I visualize my kid being able to grow up, and I do several different instances because I don't know what they're going to want to do.
Yeah, right.
But them just being the best that they possibly can be, and me being able to provide whatever the fuck they need.
Absolutely.
And giving them the opportunities, not handing them money and saying, "Here, go fuck off."
Exactly, right.
But that's one thing that I sit there and I visualize, like my son riding dirt bikes. I got a feeling he's gonna want to ride motocross.
Absolutely.
I rode motocross.
Yeah.
You rode motocross. Yeah. What was the funnest thing doing growing up?
Fucking riding bikes.
Riding bikes. Fucking bikes, dude. And dude, I smell the track.
Hell yeah.
I smell the two-stroke burning. I smell the water, the fresh water mixed onto the track.
So sick.
Like, I feel the leather.
Oh my God.
I feel everything.
That's
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I can visualize it. And I know without a doubt in my mind that my kid is going to have everything that they need growing up to do whatever it is the fuck that they want to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because they're going to be the fucking best at whatever they do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, but I just feel like there's a lot of people in this world now. And it's funny, now that I'm thinking all of this, like all of the podcasts that I listen to, Bedros Keuilian, fucking Wes Watson, fucking Andy Frisella, like all of these guys that I listen to, it's an upcoming topic.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though I'm not like writing into them,
No.
it's been a topic here lately, and I'm just like,
See,
the fucking universe is a wild
and
thing.
That's right, and that's why I always find truth in things. Like I always feel like when other people, right? Yeah, like you may be kind of got the same kind of mindset, but like, yeah, exactly. You're not writing into them. You're not copying what they're saying, but you're feeling things. And there's always different branches, but like the core of things, like you're feeling that. You're talking about like, yeah, you're putting this into existence, like what you feel, and then all of a sudden you hear somebody else that's like saying the same shit, and then another dude saying the same shit. It's like, that's facts as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, because it's real.
Like, it makes me feel like I'm not the only one in the world that fucking thinks
that's what I mean. And it's true. And that's what I mean. And I mean, it's the oldest saying in fucking, like, it's in strength and sports, you know what I mean? Is like, you believe it, you achieve it. But, like, that is, it's like the most, like, real thing ever. Like, we are here to put things into existence. And it's through stuff like that.
Well, and I feel like there's a lot of people that do use that believe it to achieve it type of shit, but do they actually believe it?
And that's just it. It's belief.
Like,
it's truly belief.
How many people have you talked to that are like, I'm gonna be, you know, say, this is just a subject, but the strongest man in the world, or that I'm gonna walk with the strongest man in the world.
Right.
But yet they don't sit there and they don't visualize it.
No,
you have to visualize it to put it into fruition.
Well, right. And to do so, then you must take the steps. Because then you have this goal, which is great, right? Dream big. But then you must break that down. It's piece by piece by piece by piece. To then start taking those steps to get up to that thing.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of people that are doing their fucking average Friday night shit.
Yep.
Or weekday night shit. Having the beers with the fucking guys on the driveway. Like, yeah, are we having a few drinks right now? Absolutely. But we're doing shit to fucking build our dream at this moment.
Exactly. And we've been grinding all fucking day and all week. Like, nonstop. So.
Yeah. And there's another saying that is purpose over pleasure.
Yeah.
Like, there's been plenty of times that I have fucking stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning because there's something that I could have been doing to fucking just hit that next level for the next day.
Absolutely.
You've done the same shit.
Oh, yeah.
We fucking talked about it multiple times.
All the time. Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that there's so many people in this world nowadays that don't understand exactly the fucking effort that needs to go into not just one thing, but everything that they do in their life.
Literally everything. Every aspect of their life.
Yeah.
Everybody sits around waiting on a miracle, but they don't take that miracle that's already there, which is just the fucking opportunity for you to do so. Like, it's like, motherfucker, like, it ain't just gonna plop in your lap. Like, it happens once in a rare moment, right? But that's our world. Even like, once I win that lottery, like, my life is gonna change. I'm gonna do all these different things. And it's like, mindsets like that is like, if you are blessed with that lottery or whatever, you're gonna be that motherfucker that gets broken like 3 weeks or a month. Or
it's
whatever.
Quick to come, it's quick to go.
Exactly. Like,
how many people of the lottery have actually fucking taken that money, invested it, and made more money off of it?
Absolutely. Like, fucking 1%, maybe. Like, yeah.
Even the motherfuckers that you always see in line in the gas station in the morning buying the lottery tickets, buying the scratchers.
Yeah.
Broke people buy fucking lottery tickets and scratchers.
Absolutely.
Because they're fucking hoping. Instead of taking that money, investing it in something that fucking matters to them.
Exactly.
Like, putting their ass on the fucking line on a daily basis to reach their goals.
And it's true. And it's, you know, and the biggest thing I can understand is, like, in my journey is that it's not gonna, like, the world, right? We live in this world. We live in this universe. It was here before us. So it's like, in a way, it's like understanding the way it works. And it's not going to work by the way you think it's going to work. No. So it's, like you said, grinding, stepping out of your comfort zone. It is there to work with you. It is there to fucking, if you believe it, you truly see these things, you work your fucking ass off for these things, it will, and you do good, it will give back to you. But like, that's not in your perspective of it, in your small-minded perspective of it. It's just going to come to you. No, it's out of stepping out of your comfort zone, living inside of it, doing things that you never thought was possible. And then that's when you start accumulating and seeing like the progression and the different things that are just unbelievable.
And that's the thing.
Unachievable.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, I feel like, obviously this is tinfoil talk, but I believe that, you know, there's a lot of powers that may be, or that are, you know, at work, that are trying to keep us down so that they can be more powerful.
Absolutely.
Because there's so many people in this world that, like, it's not the people's fault most of the time. I mean, it is, but it's not, you know.
No, I get what you're saying.
But when there is so much comfort that is pushed down our throats with the Netflix, with the Hulu, with the Grubhub, with the DoorDash, like, you don't have to be uncomfortable anymore.
No. And that's just it. And it's in the journey, in the storm is when you learn, like, things, right? I'm trying to quote, I'll fuck it up totally, but, like, it was, trying to think of where, I've seen it on my reels, and someone was asking, I think it's from the movie God's Not Dead. And I, like, now, again, this may be, like, super Christian, but, like, this works in the whole, like, universe of what we're talking about. And it was like, I prayed to be strong. So people, like, think, oh, I'm just going to be strong by the 20th. And it's like, and then they, like, pray to God, like, I want to be strong. And it's like, so they just expect something to happen and, like, they just become strong. But it's like, God gave me a battle to fight through to become strong. I prayed for wisdom. So he gave me something. You know what I'm saying?
It was something along the lines of, I prayed to be strong, so God gave me challenges.
Yes.
I prayed to be wise, so God made me study.
Yeah, exactly.
I pray. Yeah, there's a lot of
you know what I'm saying? And like, so it's not what you think it is. And it's always, but the biggest thing behind it is like, it's things that are outside of you that you have to battle to gain that wisdom, to become that thing.
Quote by, here it is right here. Quote by Hazrat Inat Khan. I asked for strength, and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom, and God gave me problems to learn to solve. I asked for prosperity, and God gave me a brain and brawn to work. I asked for courage, and God gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love, and God gave me people to help. I asked for favors, and God gave me opportunities. I received nothing I wanted. I received everything I needed.
Facts as fuck.
Fucking truth bombs.
So fucking facts right there.
And that's, I mean, that goes for everybody too. That's not for people who are of, you know, of the same faith as,
yeah, no, absolutely. That's just universe. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just fucking facts of the universe. Because, like, again, like we were talking about, like, we're just, like, this world was here way fucking before us. We're just newbies, boobies on this fucking world.
We're
just, like,
yeah, and I mean, we're here in a vessel that could only last 80 years.
Absolutely.
Could last 10.
Right, and everybody's trying to rewrite the books, and it's like, nah, bitch. Like,
doesn't work like that.
This is way above your fucking pay grade. So it's like, you better learn to figure out how it works, and it's in your favor, but it's not in the ways you think, and unfortunately, yes, we just live in a society where, exactly like you're talking about, it's the exact opposite. They want you to live in comfort. Like, they want you to live in a cell with the door wide fucking open. Mm-hmm. Like, why should I leave?
Why should I leave? I got my 3 meals.
I got Grubhub coming and get me.
I got my meals.
Like, what are you talking about?
I'm comfortable.
I'm comfortable as shit with you. I don't have no problems. There's problems out there.
Yeah.
It's like, but you ain't learning a motherfucking thing. You ain't changing. You ain't being nothing.
Well, and it's a matter of time before those problems show up at your front door, and what do you have?
Exactly.
Not a goddamn thing.
Exactly. And it's the biggest thing I always see is like someone talking about like, oh, I got 40 years of doing this. Yeah, you have 40 years of doing the same shit with 1 year experience. Because you never fucking progressed, you never changed, you never went through discomfort to learn more or anything else.
Yeah.
And it's just...
that excuse may only work for 3 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can learn a lot in 3 years.
Yeah, like
most apprenticeships only last 3 years. I was just getting ready to say, I can't
even tell you how many fucking contractors I have on job. Oh, I've been doing this 30 years. It's like, yeah. And it's like, you've literally been doing the same job, the same amount of experience for 30 fucking years. And it's like, I'm not even a master in your trait, and I've just learned more in a few months.
And I will straight up fucking destroy you.
I will show you what's up. And it's like, so this whole, like, being comfortable thing is bullshit. No. Absolute bullshit.
Well, and the thing I always related to is how many fucking millionaires, billionaires, all of this shit come from the penal system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
People who come from prison.
Yep.
Wes Watson's a good fucking example of it. Dude served 10 years in a prison in California. Fucking got moved around all over the United States.
Yep.
High maximum density fucking prisons.
Yep.
Like level 4 type yards.
Yep.
Now he's out, and literally he just posted a fucking a picture on Instagram today of him buying a Lamborghini wide body Urus.
Sick.
Fucking $500,000 car.
Yeah.
He said, got a new one.
Yep.
Like, this dude's out, and because he's helped so many people, and because he decided to end, like, his vices of drinking and doing drugs and, you know, making I don't remember how he worded it, but money that was not moral. Unmoral money.
Okay, yeah.
You know, selling drugs, doing all that kind of shit. Right. Now that he's actually helping people reach their goals and everything, he has everything that he wants.
Absolutely.
And it's just on a daily basis that he keeps moving forward.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I think it's like, people like hear about stuff like that, and I feel like they're so scared, like, oh my God, like, but it's like, I hear something like that, someone that's done 10 years, it's like, or something like that, it's like, do you realize the experience that man has learned? Like, right?
How much life he's
lived. You guys are sitting here 60 years old. You've never broken a law in your life. You've never done anything. You've never done, not shit, because you're so scared that, like, it's going to be so, like, the outcome is going to be so bad. It's like, but that's experience. That's fucking learning.
Get out there and know what's right from wrong.
Exactly.
My wife and I had this conversation the other day.
Yeah.
The reason why people, and of course I'm going to fucking toot my own horn, the reason why people flock to me is because they can sense the experience. They can sense the life. They can sense the maturity. Because I fucking lived. I lived. I fucking did a lot of bad shit. Yep. I've done a lot of good shit. I've righted my wrongs, and I'm moving forward. Am I a perfect person? No.
Not even fucking close.
Nobody in this fucking world's perfect.
Not even close.
There's a lot of shit that I've done that have fucking ruined people's lives, that has ruined my fucking life, that has made people's lives better, that has made my life better, but at the same time, I keep fucking moving forward.
Exactly.
And she said the reason why people fucking flock to you is because they can see it in your eyes.
Yep. And it's the truth, and I think that's why we get along very well.
Absolutely.
And I said, you know, we may be, you know, in age, like, we're, like, maybe pretty young, but, like, our souls are very old.
Yeah.
Because we've experienced so many things in our short term. Like, shit you've experienced in your, 28?
28.
Your 28 years is most than people have done at 60, 70, fucking, they probably died. They never even experienced even a quarter of what you've lived.
No.
And I'm 35 now, and it's like, I've fucking done more things and experienced more shit than most people have ever done in their life.
Well, and it's the same thing too. Like, it's not that we've experienced it, but that we still think that we're still a 16-year-old fucking kid with a lot to learn.
And exactly, it's always being always being a student. Always, like, everybody feels like you did some shit, you learned some shit, and now, like, I got it all. Like, dude,
you ain't got shit.
You ain't got shit, bro. Like, you should always be a fucking student.
Because it is those guys that are like, oh, I've been doing this for 40 fucking years. Yep. That worked 40 fucking years ago.
Exactly. But the world is always turning. It's always changing. It's always, and you must adapt to it. And you must always be wanting to learn. And it's no different than this whole strength sport and everything else. We have years under our belts. We've done competitions. We've done something else. But there's always something to learn from somebody. And it's
the competition is always changing. And there's always somebody, you know, like CJ Krause.
Yeah.
That dude is a deadlifting monster.
Dude, fucking freak.
There's like, when he talks about deadlifting, I don't fucking say anything. I just sit there and I learn. There's guys like Stan that talk about fucking log.
Yep.
I don't fucking say anything. I just sit there and I learn.
Just learn, dude.
You know?
That's what I mean.
There's guys like fucking Justin Minning that talks about stones. I don't say shit. I just sit there and fucking learn.
Exactly. But
and I'm great at stones. I'm great at fucking deadlifting.
Right. And that's just it. And like, it feels like somebody, like, they might have a little bit of something, and then they all of a sudden, like, I don't need to hear what you have to hear. like even if your press may be bigger or whatever, it's like, but their technique is so fucking on point. It's like, you need to shut the fuck up and listen. And listen to what you could learn, but because you're being closed-minded and you're in your own little fucking little hole.
You got your little blinders on, and you think that you're the shit, and this is where you're gonna fucking go.
Yeah, and guess what?
You're wrong.
Yep.
You're wrong.
And things gonna keep on turning and turning. By the time you try to open up your blinders, like, you're fucking lost in the crowd.
Yeah.
And you ain't getting nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're back to that motherfucker sitting at the end of the bar talking about your high school days. Like, I always bring that up because that is seriously like I will never be that person, but it's one of those things you hold on to of like, I will never fucking be that guy.
It's that fucking chip on your shoulder.
Dude, literally.
It's that fucking chip on your shoulder that just sits there and goes, shut the fuck up and listen, or else you are going to be this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
That's another thing, man. I fucking deal with, I deal with a lot of internal voices inside that I remember on a daily basis of things that people have said to me.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And it's funny, like, obviously I'm no fucking Tom Brady, but you guys all know he just retired.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady just retired after fucking winning, you know, I think it was like 7 fucking Super Bowls.
Yeah. Fucking go.
Everybody's like, yeah, he's fucking beat up. He should have retired 2 years ago, this, that, and the other. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Tom Brady is still that motherfucker that was 48th fucking draft pick or whatever the fuck he was. He was the guy that was second string his high school fucking team that didn't even get to play because even though they were losing fucking 4 wins to 8 losses, he still couldn't play.
Yeah.
He fucking thinks that's what he thinks about.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's what I fucking think about. Yeah. I think about those people that fucking sat there and fucking told me straight to my face, why are you even trying?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you're fucking somebody?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no. I don't think I'm fucking somebody. I think I am me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking show every single motherfucking one of you.
That's right.
There's been so many times where I've fucking woken up and I'm just like, I could sleep in today.
Yeah.
I could just fuck off.
Dude, for real.
I could just do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I could pack up my bags, I can grab my wife, and we can go to fucking Hawaii for a week.
Yeah.
But instead, that's when those fucking voices kick in. They're like, remember what this person said to you?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck them up. I am going to fucking, I'm gonna shove it down their throat so fucking hard.
Absolutely.
That they're gonna go, I know that guy.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I do. Oh,
that's the shit that I fucking think about.
I'm the same with you. I 100% with you. Yes. I'm with you so much on that. I feel you 100%.
Like, and it's funny too. It's like a fucking Rolodex. You remember what a Rolodex is, right? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I know what a Rolodex.
Yeah, dude. It's like a Rolodex. I can fucking go back to the day and the time and the fucking person of everything negative that was ever said to me. And whenever I'm just like just being a little bitch, I'm like, hey, ting.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Put your
remember
ass
that.
in place real quick.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to fuck shit up now.
I mean, that's just it. I mean, like, it really is. Like, and that's I think one of the biggest thing is like, like, I will never live with that chip on my shoulder ever, because it's like every time you start to have that chip on your shoulder, it's when you're so fucking wrong. Because I think of all.
Oh yeah, of the fucking of the everything.
Yeah, like, because every time I think of like right before the worst shit happened to me, it's always when I think I have everything figured the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? And you just get fucking donkey punched.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you don't know shit.
Yeah.
Like, literally all the bad things I think about that's happened in my life, every single time, it's when I've just, oh, dude, I'm fucking badass. What are you talking about? Looking in the mirror, oh, fucking, like, oh, sick, I got this shit figured out, well, boom, we're on point, like this, and you know, and there's a hard part of, like, there is good to, like, have self-confidence, and I'm not talking about that, but, like, that chip, like, when you start putting that chip on there, it's like, that is when you get fucking slammed. So it's always be humble, ho, and always just be a student. Always.
Also have something to be humble about.
Well, right.
And I fucking hate that when people tell me to be humble. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck are you doing?
Tell me what you're humble about. Yeah, and then I'll tell you mine.
Tell me what I should be humble about when you ain't doing shit.
Not shit. Yeah.
It is funny though. Like, I'm looking at the date, and 6 years ago I was actually in county.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 6 years ago on the day I was
really?
I was in
No
county.
What is today?
Today is the 17th.
February 17th. So
February, I got arrested February, I believe it was the 8th of 2017.
Oh, 2017. Okay.
And I didn't get out until March 10th. And then that's when I had to go to Larimer County to finish out my other sentence.
Yeah. Okay. I was, let's see, where was I? I think I was just getting off paper right then.
Really?
Yeah, because my shit happened back in like 2012.
Oh, yeah.
And then I didn't kill it all until like 2015. So, yeah. So I think I started being on the up and up at that point. I wasn't even anybody, but like, started getting my life together.
Yeah.
So
actually, we're becoming a fucking a profitable human of society.
Yeah. We're doing so good right now.
Yeah. I know that's gonna be a big story. That's gonna be a big video that I put out because I feel like there's a lot of people that are going through a bunch of shit. Yeah. Whether it's depression, anxiety, fucking all of this kind of shit that can be solved with just getting out and doing shit.
It really is, and I mean, it really is, and it's like, just doing shit, man, and just fucking believing that, and just going after stuff, and that's the big thing, is like, everybody's just like, I feel like they just have so much shame on them, and that's okay, like, to a point, like, you have enough shame to keep yourself humble. Yeah. But, like, just to the point where it's dragging you down into pure depression is just bullshit, and like, it's like, dude, it's okay. Everybody fucks up. Like, it's fine. Yeah. And it's like I was talking about. That's just experience. You just now have experiencing, and you have learned something that other motherfuckers don't even have. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that do understand that, and now you're part of that crowd. And it's like you were just saying.
It's a fucking community because really when you talk to somebody, like, you know, someone like me or someone like you that has been through the shit of fucking up beyond repair.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then just piece by piece putting back their life together. They died when they went to fucking county, when they went to fucking prison. No matter what they did, that person died.
Yeah, that person's gone. And like you never fucking forget them.
No. But at that point, like, you have to rebuild a new life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You know, it's funny is that you just brought that up, like you were talking about county. One of the things that always brings me up is that we're in the year 2023 right now. Mm-hmm. February, March. So it'd be 1 month from now. If I would have gotten sentenced when I was supposed to get sentenced, I would just be getting out. And that's on a good end. So that is something that also clicks in my brain a lot of times. Yeah. Like, you know, the opportunity, like I said, like, you're blessed with an opportunity, and your opportunity was being at the fucking bottom. Like, nothing to your name. Nobody wants anything to do with you. And then look at where we are right now. I know. And it's just like, so don't fucking give me your depression and your bullshit, and like, there's no way out and everything else, because there is.
Well, and I heard on a few different on one podcast, it was the Bedros Koulian podcast. He was talking about anxiety. Mm-hmm. Anxiety, by definition, is the fear of future pain.
Facts. It is true.
Anxiety is basically something that you can't fix at this moment.
Yeah. And a lot of anxiety, too, is your imagination, I feel like. Yeah. It's just like you're building castles that like don't even exist. Mm-hmm. You know, anxiety and fear are very, very similar. It's the same. Like,
100%.
It's the same fucking thing. It's you. And like, that's a big thing. People are like, oh, I lost my imagination when I was a kid. The fuck you did. It just completely shifted. Yep. Like, instead of it being all happy and like, oh my god, let's go build a fucking fort and imagine that it's like, you know, whatever. Now it's just turned into an imagination of just pure fucking anxiety and fear all the time. And it's like, dude, that doesn't even exist.
Well, and the thing is I always tell people, and people always love to tell me that I'm fucking wrong, but I live through it on a fucking daily basis. Everybody's like, oh, I need these meds.
Oh my god.
I need medication for my depression and my anxiety. It's chemicals in my brain that the doctor told me. Yeah, it is actually chemicals in your brains that the doctor told you. But what he told you is to take a pill. You know what that pill does? It's the same thing as Narcan for fucking drug addicts. Yes. It shuts the receptors off. Yes. So you don't feel anything. Yes. You're supposed to feel depressed. You're supposed to feel fucking anxiety.
Dude, it's being a human.
It's literally being a human.
It's being fucking human.
If you're feeling fucking anxiety, get up and go do something.
Dude.
If you're feeling depression, get up and go fucking do something.
Yes.
It's very simple.
It really is. That's so fucking funny that you said that.
Because I remember in 2020 while I was working down in fucking Colorado Springs, while you guys were all up here training, I had nothing down there.
I remember, yeah.
And dude, I remember fucking reaching out to you guys, and I was just like, I was so fucking under everything. I was like, I don't have a fucking purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I feel fucking extremely depressed. I'm not around my wife. I don't have a fucking purpose. I literally wake up, I go to work, I come back home, and I fucking drink alcohol, and then I go to bed, and then I go to work, and then it was just a repetitive cycle of just feeling in the rat race.
Right.
Dude, as soon as I got back up here, lights on. Everything changed.
Right.
Because I was fucking doing something.
Exactly. Right, and that was just a part of it, like, part of that storm you had to go through, so that now you can take that with you in this part. So it's just a short-term thing.
Yeah.
Like, in the midst of it, it's like, fuck, I'm never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you never stopped. You kept on pushing. You did what you had to do to get through it, and you did what you did. But, and then, boom. And like now you'll never forget that, but now look at where you are now.
Exactly. And it's just a matter of getting up and doing something.
Exactly.
Finding a purpose.
Dude, literally, like, I think that's the biggest thing with people nowadays. Is just like, in some fact or some way, you have to have a reason to get the fuck up.
Yeah.
And like a mission, a purpose, whatever that may be. And it's like, and then in the midst of that, while you know, in most missions, most progressions and stuff, it's a very long-term goal. So in the midst of that, like, dude, I tell people on a day-to-day basis, like, find something that fucking makes you, like,
want to get out of bed.
Get the fuck out, like, a hobby or anything, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people say that, like, and it is facts, like, and I am grateful for it. Like, they're just like, you know how blessed you are to have, like, strong men and to be so, like, that is your passion and, like, you love it. It's like, and it's like, yes, it is true, and it is super facts, and I feel very blessed to have had that and to have fallen in my lap and everything else. But it wasn't without me going from, back in those days, being fucking nobody and trying to find something, found skateboarding because I couldn't do motocross. And then I busted up my knee. So, like, it was like, oh, I have this one thing that I enjoy. And then, boom, I got so hurt that I couldn't skate anymore. Yeah. Boom, now I'm back to, like, what the fuck am I going to do now? And then, so then I tried again. I tried something else. Never was I ever a fucking, like, I worked out just because, like, I wanted to, like, feel okay. At first, it was just a healthy thing. And then it got into, like, just because I want to look good. And I was just a bro. Yeah. And then, like, never in a million years, fucking almost 10 years ago, could I have said I was trying to be a professional strongman. Never, but because I kept trying and kept trying something and kept trying and failing. And then it's like, boom, that's when you find something. People always just expect these things to just fall in your fucking lap. It's like, no, this is after years and years of failure and this and that and trying this and that and this and that. Then all of a sudden the doors start. And it's like things just start aligning and seem to make sense. But it's like...
The only difference between people who are fucking broke sitting on the couch and people who make $1 million every month is the people who make $1 million every month never fucking gave up.
Exactly. Never fucking quit.
Never fucking quit.
Don't matter how many times you get pushed down, you get right the fuck back up and you keep on trucking.
Because, like, this last fucking 2 weeks has been just fucking lefts and rights.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know, lefts and rights. Like, fucking a lifelong friend of mine fucking dies.
Yeah.
4 days later, fucking, after watching him and holding on to him as he dies in the hospital, 4 days later, my wife falls. We think our soon-to-be child is dead.
Yeah.
Go to the hospital. Everything's okay.
Yep.
We fucking finally have the gender reveal. Everything was great.
Yep.
Fucking Sunday. Hey, you need to come back in. We have more fucking problems.
Fuck.
Come back in. It's just like, it's lefts and rights and everything that has just been punching me in the face.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Keep fucking throwing that shit at me.
Like,
please.
Bring that shit, bitch.
Please, because I do my best work when my back's in the corner and I don't have any other fucking option but to go right fucking through you.
Exactly. 100%.
And some people will take that as they fucking cower in the corner and just let life beat on them.
Yep.
But everybody who I'm friends with,
yeah,
they fucking push it.
that's when they shine. Yeah,
Yep.
Yep, exactly. So I 100% agree. I know. I heard about that. I was like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but again, yeah, you guys never quit, and like, look at now. Seems like she's doing great.
Yeah, we got our scans done yesterday. Fucking
Everything's great.
baby looks good.
Yeah.
Placenta looks good. Everything looks good.
Solid.
And yeah, it was kind of funny because the last time a lot of people from, you know, because the service was on Friday.
Friday, right?
Yep.
And the day before,
Mhm.
all the your reveal.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the service was on Friday. I showed up for that, and it was funny because a lot of people did a couple of double takes.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm fucking 70 pounds heavier than I was in high school.
Oh shit! They haven't seen you in a minute, right?
Yeah. Everybody's like, Trotter? Holy Trotter, Jesus. Holy
Yeah.
you grew.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, started eating Miracle Grow. I got
That's
hungry.
right. Got so
I'm
hungry.
hungry. Gotta go in the garage
That's
get the
right.
good stuff.
That's right. But I mean, that's true though. Like, just because you're hungry in general, like, it's just like,
Man, just don't fucking give up.
dude, you don't give up, motherfuckers.
Like, don't give up. Do your fucking daily tasks.
Dude,
You'll win every fucking time.
you legitimately win. Like, this fucking universe is for you. Like, and it's the biggest thing.
Life is for you.
It really is. I mean, life is for you.
Life is not happening to you. It is happening for you. And the minute that your mindset changes from,
Yep.
oh my God, fucking, this is all happening to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, I
I
lost
tried.
my job.
Yeah. I
Oh
try
my
so
God.
hard. I try so hard. And it's like, and that is facts. Like, I get it, dude. Like,
Dude, it fucking happens.
It does. It fucking does. And it's like, you know what the truth is that usually when you're on a fucking, right before you're on a breakthrough, that's when the worst shit happens to you.
It's when you fucking get kicked in the face,
Dude,
you fall down.
Over and over and over.
And life has a really good way of just keeping its foot right on your fucking neck so that you
Right.
can't breathe.
Exactly. But
And you can either choose to fucking lay down like a bitch or get up and fucking
Yeah.
handle your shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, it's a very simple thing. I feel like a lot of people don't do it anymore.
They just, right, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because thing is like, it is too comfortable. So why the fuck would you?
exactly. Why would I go through that pain? What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's like, nah, bro. You need to be very comfortable with that pain and that failure, and like that's just being human. Like,
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It's just the way of the world, I guess. Like, you know, they're just fathoming people just to be so weak-minded and just like comfortable all
Yeah.
the time, and it's like that's so not right.
No.
And it's like, and so fuck.
I think that's also why I relate a lot to people who go to the gym.
Yeah, right, and that's just
Especially people who compete in a sport.
Exactly, they compete. Like, it's just a very similar road. They're just people that just never fucking quit, period.
I mean, you look at guys like C.T. Fletcher, who's had fucking
Dude, right.
2 different hearts. He's on his, like, 3rd fucking heart
Yep.
attack. Of, you know, whatever
Right.
whatever the
it
case may
is.
be.
Right.
He never gave up. Look at the dude.
Yeah. Still fucking.
Fucking
But then
millionaire.
one guy that fucking, has some little heart problem, gets anxiety, and fucking sits at home and scared shitless of everything, has died 2 weeks later.
Mhm.
And it's like, no, it's just because, seriously, period, like, when you refuse to fucking quit, like, yeah, life shows that, like, that motherfucker ain't gonna quit.
You become undeniable.
Undeniable, absolutely.
And I also love it, like, all these affirmations and shit that are coming into play. It's always my favorite thing. I've seen a lot of people post affirmations here lately, like, oh, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am this. I am that. I'm here to tell you, you're none of those fucking things. You can scream them into the mirror until you fucking turn black and blue. When I say that I'm something, it's because I have a stack of undeniable proof that shows that my self-esteem fucking reflects on every single little bit of those.
Yes.
Like, when I have a fucking thing where I say, you know, I am an amazing husband, it's because I get told by my wife every fucking day
Because of the things that you do.
by the things I do.
You necessarily, like, like you've had a long day, but still you make sure that you do these things because you're devoted. You're a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not affirmation.
No, because you sit on the couch and just like, I'm a good husband.
I'm a good husband. Yeah, I'm a good guy.
I'm a fucking man.
I do my wife good. No, you don't.
No, you don't. That's why she's fucking saying she's working late. She's banging.
That's why she says she's working late.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Jody's got your girl.
That's right.
Well, we're a minute 5 onto this fucking very intense podcast.
Oh, we got intense on you guys. I hope you liked it. Fuck.
That's alright. It's gotta happen every now and
then. It does. I mean,
it does. Like, we're not fucking vanilla guys.
No, we're not. And, like, you know.
Our skin color is. But.
That's right. But, like, you know, it's very similar to what we were talking about with you having kids and stuff like that. Like, this is the tough conversations that we feel like you have to have. And, like, people are too bitches to talk about it nowadays.
So. Well, and this is also just shit that we talk about.
It's just literally.
We have a platform. We talk about it.
Yeah. If this shit, like, literally, when these mics aren't on, this is what we talk about anyway. So, for you brothers and sisters out there that understand, you understand.
And if you don't?
And if you don't, you better fucking get to them. Understand it.
Get with the program.
Yeah, because we are literally doing it for you so you can hear some fucking truth, not some baby-coated, sugar-coated bullshit that you just seem to be getting fluttered with on your fucking reels and your social media constantly. So,
well,
but
I think that's gonna do it.
Yep.
For this one.
Got real.
We got real. Yeah, I'm gonna soundbite a couple of those because there was some times that we were speaking fucking facts.
Facts as fuck.
That's so, alright. If you guys want to follow me,
yep.
For right now, it's trot_trot.
For now. And you guys can always catch me at. I think I'm gonna change mine too. I came up with a couple good ones, and then I always check. I'll pull up Instagram and I'll type them in to see if there's anybody else that has that. And I was pissed because I had a couple good ones, and then I was like, there was only like 2, but I was like, fuck. I was like, someone still has that. You know what I mean?
What are they?
Like one of the ones I was thinking about the other day. I was just like sitting in the car. I was like, what am I gonna change it to? One of them was like, live life and lift. And I was like, that's pretty rad, right? Because I wanted to be catchy too, right?
Yeah,
I was like, you can catch me at Live Life and Lift. And, but there was like 2 people that had that. I was like, fuck. I was like, so.
Is there Live Life and Lift 69?
No, there was actually one that was like Live Life and Lift. And then one was like Live_life_, like, you know what I mean? And so I was like, it was sad. So I definitely want to come up with a little bit of an original one. But, so we'll see. But for right now, you guys can still catch me. It's michael.lee.music. Not the other dots, just michael.lee.music. I just like to put all the dots.
If you guys are still listening, because I don't know, we fucking rambled on.
Yeah, we rambled on a while, so.
If you guys are still listening, make sure that you guys go to the website www.builtforwarstrength.com.
That's right.
There we're doing online and in-person coaching.
That's right.
There we are also selling cool shit.
That's right. You guys keep up on the page. The shit on there right now, but as we talk about, we're going to be progressing as we progress this podcast, as we progress the team, as we progress the name and the movement. There'll be more stuff out there. So, guys, just wait for the summertime.
Yep.
It's
going to get exciting.
It's going to get good, so. But, and as we said in the beginning of the podcast, guys, do us a favor, hit a subscribe, hit a like, hit a share, and as always, feel free to leave a comment. Anything you guys want us to discuss or you would like our input on, we'd be happy to use our knowledge and our experience to talk about. And fuck y'all trolls, because we ain't going to play that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick way to get fucking blacked.
Yep.
Except for all of you fucking asshole strongmen who like to comment funny stuff.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Keep that shit out. Because we know if we know you and you say some dumb shit, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Because when I see you in person next, I will say some dumb shit.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we always love that. So always open to criticism. But
last thought of the day.
just fucking don't be a bitch.
I was thinking don't be a pussy, but it's the same thing.
I was going for pussy, and then I was just like, nah, we'll just say bitch. So,
Alright, fine. Don't be a bitch.
yeah, that almost literally was the exact words I said.
Yeah.
That was what came through my mind first.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Oh well, that's why we're friends.
That's right. But for real, guys, stay strong, stay safe, and just keep fucking fighting. Don't fucking give up. So,
Bam. Don't be a bitch.
that's right. And check out Cerberus Strength USA and
Premier
Premier
TRT.
TRT and Med Spa.
Bam.
Boom.
Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
All right, love you guys.